Drinking in Prague. Prague is a wonderful city to visit for many reasons. They have so many great historical sites, it's an easily walkable city, and they have a long, strong, proud culture of drinking, especially beer. Not only is the Czech Republic the birthplace of Pilsner, it's also the home of the original Budweiser, which I believe tastes better than the one from the States. And yes, they even have a wonderful selection of wines in the Czech Republic, coming from their select wine regions. Wine is very popular in the Czech Republic, and growing every day. And of course, the national drink of the Czech Republic, Bekarovka, which I like to drink neat as a digestive. You could smell the wonderful cinnamon and ginger, and as you taste it, a wonderful combination of flavors, including cloves and licorice. Try it, you might like it. And now we come to absinthe, one of my favorite drinks, and many people have asked me throughout the years, will absinthe make me hallucinate? And the quick answer is no. Although some people I know will swear that it makes them hallucinate. Maybe it's the high alcohol content, maybe they drink a lot of it, or maybe they actually are hallucinating. You're gonna have to decide for yourself. And here is the traditional way to prepare your absinthe. And again, you don't need all this. All you really need is some ice water, sugar, and some quality absinthe. Many people are afraid to try absinthe because of its strong alcohol content, but I think it's a really easy sipping drink. Just make sure you get some good quality absinthe. And here are a few laws you should be aware of when visiting Prague. What do I look for in a place to drink? This list is a good starting point. Well, basically, all I'm looking for is a comfortable place for me and my friends or family to enjoy some drinks with good service and good quality drinks. It sounds simple, but not always so easy to find. Now let's look at some places in Prague to grab a drink. Considering there's over 600 bars and about 100 clubs in Prague, we couldn't make it to all of them, but we made it to quite a few. From high-end lounges to dive bars, some were hits and some were misses. We tried to provide a diversified selection so each person can find a place to their liking. These are our favorite picks. And if your favorite Prague bar didn't make our list, please add it in the comments below so the rest of us can enjoy it as well. Na zdraví. First on our list, and these are in no particular order, the Craft Beer Bar in Old Prague. It's down at the end of a quiet street. We really enjoyed this place. We went there a few times. They had great communal outdoor seating, so you can go as a group, as a couple, or even by yourself. And in case the weather wasn't cooperating, you can come inside and sit at the bar or one of the tables. I liked the decor. It was kind of eclectic and cool. They also had games you can play while you're enjoying your drinks. But the main reason we were there were for the drinks. More specifically, for the flights of beer. We wanted to try as many different types of beer as we could while we were visiting. They had a huge selection of beer choices on tap. The staff was extremely knowledgeable, which helps when you're trying to decide between so many beers. You even got a little list of beers that you drank already, just in case you wanted to order one again. They also had some good food choices to snack on. We chose the hummus and the sun-dried tomatoes with the warm bread. It was the perfect complement to our beer selection. So if you happen to be in the area of Old Town and you're craving a beer or a six, I highly recommend this bar. It's got a great atmosphere, a knowledgeable staff, and an excellent selection of beers. What more do you need? The next one on our list is the Craft Beer Spot. This one you're gonna have to leave Old Town and cross the Charles Bridge, but don't worry, it's only about a 5 or 6 minute walk from the bridge. I believe this is the sister establishment to the first place we looked at. This one has more of a bar-restaurant feel. They had a lot of seating inside, upstairs, downstairs, and at the beautiful bar. But since it was such a beautiful day, we decided to go out back and enjoy our beers in the tranquil garden and partake in a little lunch as well. The hummus was quite tasty and the shrimp was delicious. The service staff there was spot on. They were attentive, helpful, and very knowledgeable about the beers. So you're getting hungry and a little thirsty after a day of sightseeing? You want to stop in for a good meal and a great selection of beers? This might be your perfect spot. Next on our list in Old Town is Mistless, which I believe means you think? I could be wrong, but if you know, please let me know in the comments. This place was recommended to me by my good friend, Tony Lee Bruce, and if he recommends a place, it's usually pretty good. And this was no exception. An eclectic, kind of cool, laid-back, friendly environment with great decor and an incredibly friendly staff, and they had an excellent variety of beers. I'm sure you could find a few to your liking. And in case you drink too much, there's always a place to take a nap. Next on our list, Hemingway Bar, which is located in Old Town, very close to the Charles Bridge. It's got that old-time bar feel with the leather couches and the dark wood, and of course the Hemingway paraphernalia throughout the bar. We went during the early afternoon, so the place wasn't quite full, but I would recommend you definitely make reservations if you want to make Hemingway Bar a stop on your trip to Prague. The bar had a great assortment of cocktails and absinthe. The place had a nice chill, relaxed feel. The staff was knowledgeable and friendly, and our bartender Mickey made us some incredible drinks. So if you're in Prague and you're craving a cocktail, Hemingway Bar has to be on your list. And since we're talking about the Hemingway Bar, I will leave you with one of my favorite Hemingway quotes about alcohol. I drink to make other people more interesting. Next up on our list is the Alchemist Bar, located in Old Town. As you walk into the Alchemist Bar, you feel like you're transported back into an old-time lounge with incredibly beautiful decor. We sat at the bar, but if you decide to take one of the tables, the ones by the windows have the best view. You have a beautiful picturesque view of the city. Now let's move on to the drinks. They had a book with an extensive list of creative cocktails and absinthe to choose from. And of course, we had a few. I was in deep thought trying to choose my next drink, but with the help of our friendly and extremely knowledgeable bartender, Valentine, I think I picked a winner. The Alchemist Bar is only a 5-minute walk from the Astronomical clock, and don't forget to make a reservation. So if you're looking for a wonderful experience with incredible drinks, the Alchemist Bar is for you. Since we were in Prague and I'm a big absinthe fan, we had to go to an absinthe bar or two. One of the absinthe bars we tried to go to was closed, but fortunately, the other one, the Absenteria, was open. They have 2 locations in Prague. The Absenteria had a great ambience, friendly and knowledgeable staff. This bar would be great for groups, couples, or even solo travelers. They have about 100 absinthes to choose from, which you could have either in a delicious cocktail or served the traditional way. So if you're in Prague, you're in the mood for some absinthe, and you're looking for a fun, interesting place with a large selection of absinthes, you might want to check out the Absenteria. After sightseeing and going to some great bars, we were looking for a place to listen to some good music, and we found Jazz Republic. We enjoyed the place from the get-go. It had no cover, no minimum, and the drinks were very reasonably priced. And it had some very cool and interesting decor. It was rather empty in the back because everyone was up front watching the band and listening to some great jazz music. The band that night was extremely tight and spot on, so we sat back, had some drinks, and enjoyed the music. So if you like some jazz or blues music and some reasonably priced drinks, you might want to check out Jazz Republic. Now for some final thoughts. While you're in Prague, you should definitely take advantage and try some of the local beers, wines, or liqueurs. And remember, when you're toasting someone, always make eye contact. And if you are traveling to Prague, you should probably watch my video, 15 tips you need to know before you go. I'll put the link below. And always drink responsibly. I hope this video helps you when you go traveling to Prague. Safe travels.